I am Eric. I work at the Sanford International Airport, and I'm from Sanford, obviously.
My name is Heaven. I actually started work with Navy Federal Credit Union on Monday as a bank teller, and I'm from Orlando, Florida. Okay, so we've currently been together for 7 months now. We dated in the past for about 6 months, and then we broke up. So we were broken up for about a year and a half, and then we got back together. So we went looking for engagement rings today. We plan to be engaged before the year is over.
At what moment did you realize that you truly loved your significant other?
When we went through our troubles and our fate, when we went through our troubles, like I was going through trouble, she was going through trouble. So in the midst, we were ordered to connect and like push each other and strengthen our hold together. And I knew like she was the one because if she had the time see me when I'm at my lowest, she's going to be there when I'm at my highest.
I would have to agree. I would say that it was in those low moments. Because I'm the type of person that when I'm going through, I just shut down completely, and I don't want anything to do with anybody. I'll completely withdraw. But he would always know when something was wrong with me without me having to say anything, even before we dated. It was so weird. He would pick up the phone and he'd be like, "Are you okay? What's going on?" I'm like, "What makes you think something wrong?" Like, it used to aggravate me. I'm like, because I just wanted to be left alone. But as we were dating, and I just really began to see how genuine his heart was, and he always encouraged me. I would say the biggest thing for me, I went through a really hard time with my grandparents, and he actually lost his grandma. So my grandparents are still here, but our family fell out, and we hadn't talked for like over a year, and he just continues to encourage me, like, love your family no matter what. And it's just, yeah, he has a huge heart. He's been my rock at some of my lowest points. So yeah, I know this is the dude for me.
In what way does your significant other love you that you really appreciate?
He always opens the car door for me, like any door. He always opens it. So if he don't, like, I'm just looking like, well, what's going on? I'm like, oh, you upset with me because it's unlike him. He always opens every door, and then he always gives me a kiss when he greets me. So those are like the two things.
Like she always like bubbly and happy, so when she around me, like she now, I said, okay, my wife, this is how I know her. But when she's in bad and depressing mood, I said something's wrong. Either I upset her or I just making her mad. So I must say I'm sorry just to make her feel better, just her mood to change.
If you could go back to before you fell in love, what advice would you give yourself about this relationship and love?
I have to say, be patient with her. Even though it's going to be sometimes you're going to feel like, is she really the one? Is she really the one? She is the one because she's still with you and she will still push you forward. If she didn't leave you during the hard times, she won't leave you during the even worse times.
I would say to stick it out. And this is something that I'm kind of realizing with relationships. I feel like everybody has their own flaws, and everybody has, some things that are gonna just drive you insane no matter what. It's just a matter of deciding, like, is this person worth me pushing past this, as compromising and sacrificing for one another to make it work, or is this a situation where, I think I might want to bail. Now, the first time I bailed, but this time I reached a point where, as I stated before, just the love and the encouragement that we share for one another, I know I don't want to let him go. So that would be my advice to my previous self. I wish that I had stuck it out then, because, man, like, who knows where we could be at right now, but everything happens for a reason. So, but that would be my advice to myself. Just push past it, openly communicate. We have gotten so much better with communication, and yeah, just push past the flaws, the arguments, to make it work.
Look into your partner's eyes and tell them why you love them so much. They deserve to hear it.
I love you. The reason I'm telling this is because I see that you're the perfect woman for me. Your heart, your kindness, your character, It's the one that I need in my life. To push me forward, even when I feel like I can't do it without myself. You're helping me. You're a great help. You're my best friend. You're my queen. You're my everything. I can't see a future without you. This is why I'm telling you. That's why I love you.
I love you. Okay, I love you. You are kind, compassionate. You are everything that I prayed for. I prayed for someone who is selfless, someone who would be patient with me, because I know that could be a lot. I have a very big personality, but I asked for somebody who would encourage and who would push me towards God. And when they would see me wavering in God, that they would call me out on it and push me towards God. And you are that in my life. And you deserve to hear this, because I remember the very first time we had a heart-to-heart conversation. I didn't even know you. And you just poured out your entire heart to me about your past and how you felt overlooked and rejected. And how you just felt, bullied and like an outcast. And I related so much to that. And you deserve to hear that I love you because of, the way that people made you feel and the way that Satan made you feel like you weren't good enough, like you did not deserve love, that you would never find love. But you do deserve love, and I deserve love. We deserve each other, because we've been through a lot. I know we're young, but we've been through a lot, and that's why you deserve to hear this. My baby.
Heaven and Eric are very young, but very much in love, and their transparency and uninhibited expressions of love and adoration for one another are very refreshing. It just isn't something we generally see anymore, and I really hope that they continue to lean into love, new possibilities, and the shared goal of making life work together. Heaven expressed just how much she appreciates when Eric opens doors for her and gives her kisses. He's openly affectionate, empowering, and affirming. It's just what she needs to be happy, knowing that he's there to support and love her. Heaven cited Eric's kindness, compassion, and patience with her, having a key role in helping her recognize that she should be with Eric, especially after having gone through a very trying time. He never gave up on her, and he sought her out, knowing that she needed someone to help her work through her pain. Eric expressed just how much he appreciates when Heaven is happy and smiling. He mentioned on more than one occasion that he also felt empowered by Heaven's acceptance and support of him, especially when he was in a low place himself. Eric cited Heaven's heart, kindness, and character as motivating factors in loving her so much. He has seen the best side of her and has chosen to believe in her even when she isn't the best version of herself. Heaven and Eric, I told you this in person, but you both deserve to hear that you are to be commended for choosing a mature path to love despite any setbacks or challenges. You've decided to move forward as a strong unit, lifting one another up, so you deserve all the support you can get. I'm sure I won't be the only one rooting for success. Thank you for sharing your love and demonstrating that being open and vulnerable is truly worth it in love. To our viewers, thank you for watching. Your viewership is important to the success of the channel, so if you appreciated Heaven and Eric's stories, I want you to give this video a thumbs up and leave them a happy comment, something encouraging, anything in the comments below. I think they deserve to hear it. Feel free to check out any of my other videos where I walk up to random strangers in public places and ask them intimate questions about their lives. Consider supporting the channel by clicking the link in the description below, where you can shop at my online apparel store, StyleyLifeDesigns.com. You'll find t-shirts, hats, and hoodies with positive and uplifting themes to complement your lifestyle. When you shop, know that a portion of the proceeds from anything you buy will help contribute to the creation of more positive content just like this. Also, you can follow the Shared Heart Experiment on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter to watch video teaser shorts from each episode. Real people, real life, and real love. Until next time, I've been Kevin with the Shared Heart Experiment. Be good to each other. Thanks for watching.